Lonely isn't a feeling when you're alone. Lonely is a feeling when no one cares. Sometimes the most powerful response is silence when she ignores you. The great thing about being ignored is that you can speak the truth with impunity. Silence speaks louder than words when she chooses to ignore. In the echoes of her silence, find the strength to speak to your own soul. If you're being ignored, that's a good time to concentrate on finding yourself and creating your own mystery. When she ignores, remember that silence can be a powerful conversation. Don't chase after someone who is trying to avoid you. Let her silence guide your steps. When she ignores, let go gracefully. Your dignity is worth more than her attention. Silence isn't always empty. Sometimes it's full of unspoken thoughts and unexpressed feelings. While it is better to be loved than hated, it is also far better to be hated than ignored. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is ending up with people who make you feel all alone. Everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants approval. No one likes being ignored. The only person that deserves a special place in your life is someone that never made you feel like you were an option in theirs. Even the most intense feelings cease when neglected and taken for granted. What's worse than being hated is being ignored, because it's like you don't exist at all, and your presence is nothing. Words can sting like anything, but silence breaks the heart. Being lonely is like a storm with no rain, crying without tears. I don't like being ignored, and I don't like being forgotten. There comes a time you feel so alone, no matter how much company you have. It would be too easy to say that I feel invisible. Instead, I feel painfully visible and entirely ignored. When she ignores, remember that silence is the best response to someone unworthy of your attention. Time doesn't heal all wounds. Only distance can lessen the sting of them. While it is better to be loved than hated, it is also far better to be hated than ignored. It's interesting how people ignore you when you are no longer beneficial to their needs. Never ignore a gut feeling, but never believe that it's enough meaning. That bad feeling you get when your crush ignores you and you think, "What did I do to deserve this treatment?" Ignore me and I'll cry, but I'll never ignore you. That's one way I love. It truly sucks when you're feeling ignored by the person whose attention you want most. Don't care for those who ignore you. Care for those who are ignoring others for you. Once you feel avoided by someone, Never disturb them again. Try to keep yourself busy while awaiting a response, and use healthy coping mechanisms to reduce anxiety. Don't be defined by her silence. Define yourself in the symphony of your own accomplishments. What's worse than being hated is being ignored, because it's like you don't exist at all, and your presence is nothing. It would be too easy to say that I feel invisible. Instead, I feel painfully visible and entirely ignored. Don't ignore a person who cares for you, 'cause someday you'll realize you lost a diamond while you were busy collecting stones. You can ignore me for as long as you want, but you can never change the memories that I brought to your life. Being ignored is a great privilege. That is how I think I learned to see what others do not see and to react to situations differently. I simply looked at the world, not really prepared for anything. When you're nothing, people will ignore you, but when you're on top, that's when everybody swears they know you. When a girl ignores you, it doesn't mean that she hates you. It means somewhere you heart her.